This is the Pro Wrestling Report PrmeTime TV, the longest-running pro wrestling news program in the world, with your hosts David Hero and Damian Nelson.
Welcome, fans, to another edition of PrmeTime Mania. You know what we need? We need Mean Gene in the background saying, "Who will survive?" And the WrestleMania music playing.
Ooh.
Who will survive?
Ooh.
Who will survive? Damian Nelson sitting alongside the man they call Meathead, and the Pro Wrestling Report is covering WrestleMania like no one else can, will, should, or could here at PWRshow.com and on YouTube. It is Wednesday, and we are on it's Thursday. Hell, I'm getting confused. Maybe it's because you're wearing the same clothes you wore yesterday.
And the same underwear. This is not good for
that's just
TV.
Entirely too much information. It is Thursday. Tomorrow night, New Orleans, Louisiana. It's SWO, the Shenanigans World Order. A few tickets still available for that at PWRshow.com. Big Sexy Kevin Nash hosting a question and answer session, along with several other guests appearing for the after party, which occurs immediately thereafter. Only $25 gets you in the door, folks. And with that $25, you get an automatic entry to win two free tickets to the PWR suite at WrestleMania. You know what? Let's show people what they're going to get the option to do. This is the PWR suite.
Okay.
See that? PWR suite. It's just like, it's like a cube. This is the Rang, the wrestling Rang.
Ooh.
PWR suite is located, boom, right there, damn smack in the center. Best view of the Superdome and WrestleMania that you can get. And you can get tickets for free just by coming to SWO. $25 a head gets you in the door. That event starts tomorrow, 8 o'clock p.m., runs all the way through 1 a.m. Going to Access
I think
tomorrow.
I need to go to this.
If you're going to Access tomorrow, you can come after Access for the after party. You'll still get an entry. We won't be doing the drawing till later, but it's going to be a great event. But that is all available at PWRshow.com right now, the details of that event. But right now, it's time to talk about a matchup that I think might steal the show come Sunday night at WrestleMania.
Okay.
And that is a matchup between John Cena and Bray Wyatt. Now, here's what's significant about that matchup, Meathead. We talked about it a couple of weeks ago on PrmeTime, but I'm not sure enough people out there in TV land,
Ooh.
see what I did there, realize that John Cena is not in a main event headlining or championship matchup at WrestleMania.
For the first time in...
And I think they're conveniently forgetting that because it will negate their argument, or it will cancel out their argument later on, that it's just still John Cena and the 5 moves of doom. But be that as it may, this is a big match.
Yeah.
A big match for Cena, but a bigger match for Bray Wyatt. What do you expect we're going to see in this epic matchup?
A lot of great, well, I learned about it yesterday. Shenanigans is going to happen in this particular match. This match is John Cena doing great business for the company. What this match is doing is actually elevating Bray Wyatt, Luke Harper, Eric Rowan. Even if John Cena does win a pinfall victory, so what? This match is the showcase of the Wyatt family. And you know, even though, again, John Cena may be 4th or 5th down the card for this match, doesn't matter. This one will steal the show.
You know, you talk about the others in the Wyatt family, and that's really not been addressed.
Right.
It's Bray Wyatt versus John Cena, but lurking in the shadows at ringside are going to be the other 2 members of the Wyatt family. What role might they play in Sunday's matchup?
Luke Harper has done an incredible job. You know, we all focus on Bray Wyatt. Luke Harper, slowly but surely, is getting mic time. And maybe as creepy, if not creepier, than Bray Wyatt.
Really?
But Bray Wyatt owns that microphone. John Cena, even though, again, it's Super Cena and he's going to have a super comeback, John Cena has really done a great job of laying down for Bray Wyatt week after week after week.
If Bray Wyatt loses this match, what's next for the Wyatts? Keep in mind, he lost to Daniel Bryan he defeated Daniel Bryan at the Royal Rumble, didn't he? Mm-hmm. But it's still a great matchup. Nobody really remembers who won or lost that match because of how great it was. Is this match different in that regard, whereas the winner might matter more so than it did then?
Right. Like I was telling you before, the victories don't matter in this. It matters who goes over. Now, you can talk to Dave Hero. He'll explain wrestling terminology
use
for you.
smart terms?
Smart terms. Bray Wyatt has to go over. So even if John Cena slips in and sneaks in that sneaky victory, then the family has to beat him down. They have to put him up on an Undertaker symbol of some sort or something like that.
Ooh.
They have to do something.
They could kill John Cena Sunday.
They could literally. It could be a hell in a kennel. I mean, we could have the whole
Kennel from
thing.
hell.
Yeah, kennel from hell.
Definitely don't
we
want
could
that.
definitely have all that. But the Wyatt family has to go over. So again, I'm not concerned with wins and losses because it's wrestling. They don't matter.
You're confusing me. You're saying that the popularity should be gained by the Wyatts coming out of WrestleMania. How does that happen?
The strength of the Wyatts should be gained after WrestleMania. The strength, the believability of these characters. So even though they may not win a match, they have to come out stronger than they went in.
Can Bray Wyatt not just win the matchup and have that same desired effect?
Absolutely.
Can John Cena not just win the matchup and have that
John
same
Cena can
desired
lose,
effect?
and John Cena's character will not be diminished at all.
What does it say for John Cena if he marches into the Superdome this Sunday in New Orleans at WrestleMania and gets pinned 1, 2, 3, middle of the ring cleanly by Bray Wyatt? What does that say about John Cena?
Says that he's a company man, and what it can do is you put John Cena on the shelf for 2-3 months, even though he's their money guy, he's their Make-A-Wish guy, he's their merchandise guy. Put him on the shelf. Give Bray Wyatt the opportunity to one-up John Cena. Let him come back a couple pay-per-views later and get his win, get his receipt.
I think Bray Wyatt wins this match cleanly.
I hope he wins it
Sunday.
cleanly.
I think he has to. I think John Cena's going to do the right thing. I know John Cena always does do the right thing, which is either what he's told or what he feels strongly needs to be done.
Or what Spike Lee says.
You ever see that movie?
Yeah, of course I have.
You ever seen Dr. Detroit?
Yeah, Doctor.
You know the guy you're replacing.
Doctor.
He's never seen it.
Well, I mean, DHHS.
No, I didn't speak his name.
Yeah.
I think John Cena loses this matchup, and the respect he deserves for doing so at WrestleMania should not be understated. Bray Wyatt is going to come out of WrestleMania as a star. This will be a great wrestling contest.
Sure.
People who say John Cena can't wrestle, he just doesn't need to every time he's in the ring. When he needs to, he does, he will do it again this Sunday at WrestleMania against Bray Wyatt. Big night for both men. John Cena to prove to the fans, to the world, that he is really the top star in the business. And additionally for Bray Wyatt to prove he should be on that stage. This is a huge night for both men.
To be honest, it reminds me of WrestleMania 6. Cena is Hogan, and Bray Wyatt is Ultimate Warrior. This is where you get the rub.
Interesting. So which one runs to the ring?
Not Bray Wyatt. WrestleMania. We're here.
Well, it's actually probably be New Orleans.
Nolans.
Wait a minute. Are they from the Bayou?
I believe that's
never
not
told us.
specified, but I love the music and I love the specific mention.
They're from Lafayette, aren't they?
They could
Lafayette, Louisiana.
Nolans, baby, I'm here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're all uncomfortable with you talking to the camera like that.
Yeah.
So tomorrow, it's another new edition of Primetime, folks. Tomorrow evening, this time it's going to be hosted by Kaz. You'll be joining him because I'm leaving right from here on a jet plane to New Orleans, Louisiana.
You're like a little Fantasy Sports Weekly, baby.
And we're going to be reporting from New Orleans in the French Quarter area tomorrow during Primetime. So be sure to tune in. Our WrestleMania coverage continues, and then this Saturday on Primetime, the entire show is going to be broadcasting from the French Quarter in New Orleans. So it's going to be an amazing night, much like what we did in New York from Times Square last year for WrestleMania 29. Be sure to tune in and be a part of it. So until then, until tomorrow, until I see you from New Orleans and they see you from this desk, for the man they call Meathead, this is Damian Nelson saying thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you for Primetime Mania Friday, which is tomorrow. See you then.